I'm going to be making garlic bread today and homemade butter. So it's going to be delicious. And we're going to make garlic butter with that homemade butter to put on the garlic bread, of course. So, oh, it's going to be so good. So let's get to it. So, we are making butter right now. So, I have 1 liter of cold cream. I'm putting in the KitchenAid. 1 teaspoon of salt. Then I'm just going to put the KitchenAid on 6 and we're going to whip that up just for a little bit here. And then I'm going to put it on 9. Now it's halfway done. And what I'm going to do is shut the machine off, and then I'm going to scrape down the sides because of the bowl. The butter is separated from the buttermilk. So now we're going to bring it to the sink. Yeah, isn't that great? Look at it. Looks pretty cool. Now what we're going to do is squeeze the butter, grab all that butter and squeeze the buttermilk out of it. That's all we got to do, and put it in another bowl. We'll separate the butter and the buttermilk. Well, it's going well. And then we're going to use a different way of doing it. We're going to have a bowl, then a strainer, and then put a double cheesecloth over the strainer. Damp the cheesecloth too is better to damp it. And then we're going to pour our buttermilk and butter, the last little bit, the stuff that's really small to get the butter. You can pour it in the cheesecloth to get the rest of it. So much easier. And then squeeze it. And there you have it. Look at all the rest of the butter you could get. You got a lot of butter there out of 1 liter of whipping cream. And look at the buttermilk. Lots of buttermilk. There's our butter. And now we're washing the butter. We want to wash the buttermilk out of the butter. You have to do that. It just makes the butter last longer. So you keep on doing that until your water comes clear. There, our butter is all done. Now it's in a saran wrap in a glass container, and we're just going to push it down, and then we could wrap it up, use it, or freeze it. But we're going to use it for garlic butter. Here, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut this whole garlic in half. With the serrated knife I use, I think works better. And then clean the garlic, the outside, any little skin pieces that don't want to stay on. Just take them off for now. Just clean it up a little bit. That's all I'm doing. Put the garlic on the tinfoil. And now I add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the garlic. A pinch of salt. Pinch of pepper. Wrap the garlic up, because this is going to go into a 375 oven for about 20 minutes. Now we're going to start on our garlic butter. We're going to use a ½ cup of that homemade butter I just used. We're going to mic it for a couple seconds just to soften it. We're going to add pepper, pinch of pepper, pinch of salt. Add Parmesan Reggiano, about 2 tablespoons. Mix it all together. Add about 3 tablespoons of Italian flat leaf parsley to the butter mixture. Mix it up. And now we're going to squeeze that garlic that we had in the oven, let it cool, squeeze it into your butter mixture, and then squish it down with the back of your spoon, and then mix it all up. We're going to put that on the bread, your garlic bread. Any bread you want to use, you can use, and put a whole bunch of it on the bread. What you could do, half of the bread, you could wrap it up, put it in the freezer, and save that garlic bread for another day. And the other one you can use, or you can use them all, whichever. Now with the bread that we're going to use, we're going to grate a little bit of Parmesan Reggiano on top of it before we put it in the oven. We're going to put it in the oven for under broiler till lightly brown on top. Garlic bread is ready. Now we just cut it up into pieces, and somebody can grab one if they want one. It's delicious. Oh, you must try this. It is so delicious. All I gotta say is the best garlic toast is with the homemade butter. Just makes it the best.